Liberty Square in Budapest is home of the monument of Soviet liberators of Hungary who sacrificed their lives for the Hungarians. Next to do is the Ronald Reagan statue.
Is a monument to the kind of hero I spoke of earlier. Their lives ended in places called Belarus.
In one night, 20 to 21st July, 2 years ago, next to this statue, the government of Hungary erected a memorial dedicated to victims of Hungarian German occupation. A monument which exonerates the country for the death of 10 of 2,000 Jewish. This caused a wave, a protest note from a number of diplomatic missions. In its turn, the Jewish community brought items from the Holocaust representing personal memories of the horror of the unjustified death.
It's a bit of a misleading square because you have all the allies here, but it seems like they were all fighting for humankind and to help and protect the people that were involved in the war. But nevertheless, it seems that that's not the truth. So I think that's not what the government or the history of Hungary is telling to people outside.
Those in power are used to manipulate the history in a way that pleases them, to incline the interpretation of history towards a direction that pleases them. Now the answer of the question whether his genocide was carried out by Nazi Germany or with the help of the people in Hungary who have done an internal clearance seems clear.
I think it's good to not forget the history because if you don't know it, you're destined to repeat it. So I think it's good to have the perspective, and it helps people understand that everybody needs to coexist.
Well, you can't change history because what is done in the past, it left a mark. So if you're really thinking about changing history and making new history, you're killing history.
In order to keep the history alive, every night for the last 2 years, the children of the Holocaust gather around the memorial of the Nazi occupants.
I'm a volunteer here. I come here because this is the memory of my parents. We have assembled this room for 3 days of each week during the last 2 years. It's a place where we gather for talks in which we recall the history of the time of the genocide. We have met with witnesses of the Holocaust. We remember in order it will not repeat. We are talking here not to forget.
The Liberty Square in Budapest definitely gives the right of free expression to anyone, but builds walls that are thicker even than the Berlin Wall.